It's tough to get your resume noticed, especially with applicant tracking system filters and the challenge of highlighting data-driven achievements. Plus, applying to multiple jobs and tweaking them accordingly is time-consuming, even if you use ChatGPT. That's why I spent weeks testing and rating to come up with 3 AI-powered resume tools. Based on accuracy, speed, and superiority over ChatGPT, so your next job search becomes a breeze. You'll find links for all the free trials and exclusive discounts in the description below. First up, we have Enhancv. First, go to their website and sign up. If you already have a resume, you can upload it and make changes. But if you're starting from scratch, Enhancv makes it super easy to build one. The first step is choosing a resume template. There are plenty of clean, professional designs. And the best part? They're all applicant tracking system friendly, meaning they're optimized to get past automated resume scanners used by companies. I found one that looked well structured, so I clicked on it. Enhancv also lets you pull in details from your LinkedIn profile, which saves a ton of time, but if you prefer to enter everything manually, you can skip that step. Once you've selected a template, you'll land on the main editor, where everything is already laid out. Personal details, summary, skills, work experience, education, you name it. So let's start filling them in. Now, here's where it gets really useful. If you're unsure how to word things professionally, Enhancv has built-in AI to refine your text. For example, when working on the summary, if you're not sure how to make it sound polished, just type a basic version and then head over to the AI tool in the left toolbar. This opens up a chatbot where you can ask for improvements to get a summary that matches a specific job. Enhancv's AI first asks you to add the job post where you're applying, so it can tweak the summary accordingly. I tested this by generating a job post for a social media manager using ChatGPT. After pasting it in, Enhancv's AI provided a refined summary tailored to that position, complete with relevant stats to impress hiring managers. You can follow the same approach for other sections, like work experience. Just enter your job title, company name, and dates. Then list your responsibilities and achievements. As you can see here, the bullet points I typed are weak and have grammar mistakes, which is why Enhancv highlights them in red. This is a great feature that helps us easily spot our mistakes and fix them using AI. Once I finished filling out all the sections, I used the left toolbar to enhance readability. The first option was to rearrange sections, so I moved the courses and skills to the top and placed achievements below. I also adjusted the margins, font, and color of the headings and background to give it a more polished look. One of my favorite features is the applicant tracking system check. This is a game changer for online job applications. You can upload a job description, and Enhancv will analyze how well your resume matches the role. If something needs improvement, like the summary, it suggests changes to improve your success score. However, this feature is only available with the premium plan, which costs $25 per month. Once you're happy with your resume, you can download it as a PDF or email it directly to an employer, and that's it. If I compare it to ChatGPT, this tool is actually much better. ChatGPT doesn't structure things the way Enhancv does, and you can't organize or highlight details as quickly as this tool allows. I'd definitely rate it 9.5 out of 10. Secondly, we have ResumAI by WonsultingAI. Let's test it out and see how well it performs. First, head over to the ResumAI website and log into your account. As soon as you're in, the tool will ask you to fill in some basic details: your career stage, location, education, job role, and current employer. This helps set up your resume right from the start. Once you're in the dashboard, click on the Build a Resume button to get started. The template will already have your name filled in, so you don't have to start from scratch, which makes the process much quicker. Let's say you're John Matthews. A software engineer, you just plug in your phone number, LinkedIn, and education in their designated spots. Then came the experience section. And this is where I was really impressed. Let's say your first job was at Google as a software engineer. You enter your start and end dates. And then the best part, AI-powered bullet points. Instead of struggling to write something that sounds professional, you just hover over the field. And ResumAI asks if you'd like to generate bullet points. I clicked and typed a quick description like, developed scalable backend solutions and led a team of 5. And it instantly gave me 3 solid, well-structured points that sounded way more polished than what I would have come up with in one go. And if you didn't like them on the first go, just regenerate and get a fresh batch. What I really like is how flexible the sections are. Normally, resume builders lock you into rigid formats. But here, if you don't have a specific type of experience but want to highlight something else like certifications or freelance work, you can simply rename the section to fit your needs. I also added a skills and interests section using the custom section feature. By clicking Add Section at the bottom, you can include even more sections to make your resume look more complete and personalized. After filling in everything, ResumAI pulled it all together into a polished resume that looked clean and professional. I didn't have to fight with formatting or wonder if it was applicant tracking system friendly. It was just ready to go. That's something I'd usually stress over. But here, it felt effortless. Compared to ChatGPT, where you have to manually structure your resume and check applicant tracking system compatibility. This tool does all of that for you in seconds. If you're someone who dreads writing resumes, or just wants to apply faster without compromising quality and missing out on the job, I'd definitely recommend giving this a shot. And the best part? It's free to use, which is a huge advantage for job seekers on a budget. But if you want unlimited bullet point generation and access to more advanced features, you can upgrade to the premium plan for just $20 per month. If I were to rate this tool out of 10, I'd give it a 9. Lastly, let's check out Teal. First, go to its website and log in. Teal is mostly used to improve your existing resume, so if you've already made one yourself, this is a great way to see how effective it really is. It also lets you build a resume from scratch by simply providing the necessary details, and it structures everything for you. Once you're logged in and on the dashboard, you'll see multiple drop-down menus where you can enter your information. It's laid out like a form, with different sections for personal details, target job titles, professional summaries, work experience, and so on. Just start filling it in, and you're good to go. I also uploaded a pre-made resume to see how well Teal enhances an existing one. Here, I could hover over any section, and it suggested improve with AI to make it more professional and great enough to impress the hiring manager. It gave me 3 suggestions from which I could choose the one that's more appropriate. Next, you can also check out the Analytics tab, which gives an overall score for your resume. As you can see, my resume score is pretty low right now. Teal does offer solutions to fix these issues, but they're locked behind the premium plan, so you'll need to upgrade to access them. It even has a job alignment score in the job matching feature, showing how well your resume matches a specific role. Plus, all resumes are designed to be applicant tracking system friendly, which helps increase the chances of passing those initial screenings. The tool is super quick. It's perfect if you need to update your resume at the last minute for a job application, whether you're starting from scratch or just making quick changes. Teal makes the process smooth and hassle-free. When it comes to pricing, the free version offers plenty of useful tools, but upgrading to Teal Plus gives you access to advanced resume analysis, unlimited cover letters, and more. If you're interested, the premium plans cost $9 per week, $29 per month, or $79 every 3 months. If I compare it to ChatGPT, Teal really stands out with its built-in job tracking and resume building tools, making it a solid option for job seekers looking for a more structured approach. If I were to rate Teal out of 10, I'd give it an 8 for its wonderful performance. So there you have it. Top 3 AI resume builders in 2025. And for the ultimate comparison between two top AI presentation makers, check out this video next.